Hello, my darling friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, what have you. Welcome to Yoga for Wellness. Yoga with George Ethan, that's me, brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution. This month we're featuring a warrior series. This is going to be called Warrior Strong. This month is going to be featuring about stepping up into your own power, inciting that inner strength and bringing it outward, and just building your own personal confidence. I want to thank Wilkes Recovery Revolution for the opportunity to teach these classes every single week. And I also want to give a shout out to my brother Matt. His birthday was this week, and in honor of this month, I will dedicate these practices to him. Not only is he one of the strongest people I know, but he has sponsored these microphones that I use every practice so you can have a clearer audio experience. So thank you, Matt, for all that you've done to support me. Thank you for all your love and strength, and for giving back to our country. I'm just very grateful for you, and I hope you enjoy these practices. But again, I just am very honored to get to teach you. I'm honored that you're here. Thank you for showing up. And so roll out your mats. We have an awesome practice today, and we'll begin. Alrighty, my friends. Begin in a nice, comfortable seat. This class today is called Setting Yourself Up for Greatness. So every warrior needs training. Everybody who is strong has to start somewhere. And to find true strength, you need to really set yourself up for greatness. And that is what this is all about today. Having foundational work to really lift yourself up moving forward, and working on the foundation that carries us. So we'll begin with the breath. That's the ultimate foundation in all of yoga and in life. So we're simply just going to sit here in a nice comfortable seat. You could be cross-legged, have your legs out before you, hero pose. Maybe you want to sit on a pillow or a block for better alignment of the spine. Just make sure your spine is nice and erect here. So breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Your hands can be in your lap or on your knees. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale through the mouth. Relax your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Hold for a second. This time, exhale through the nose, nice and slow. Finding ease. Breathe in. Hold. And exhale, nice and slow. Practicing today the Ujjayi breath. I'm going to do a couple more. Breathe in through the belly, lifting our hearts. Exhale, relax the shoulders, bringing mindfulness into our practice, letting go of the day so far. Breathing in. Putting aside the to-do list for the day, and exhale out. 2 more, my friends. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold, 2, 3, and exhale slowly through the nose. Last one, my friends. Breathe in, nice erect back spine. Lengthen the crown, and exhale it out through the nose. Wonderful, my friends. So from here, we are going to start rubbing our hands together, waking them up, finding some warmth, a little heat, get ourselves started here. Continue breathing, lighting up that fire within. We do this today to warm up the arms, literally warm up the hands, and we're going to light a fire within that will carry us throughout this practice. You got this, keep going. You can do your hands any which way. You can do in circular motions or just up and down. Bring in some friction. 3, 2, release. Place the palms onto the eyes. Breathe in and out. Melt your shoulders down. One more breath in and out. Release the arms. We're going to inhale, lift our crown. Exhale, drop our chin to chest. Inhale, carve a line with the nose, forward and up. Chin slightly to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep the rest of your spine nice and erect. The only thing you should be moving is your head and neck. But your head should feel relaxed. You're just activating the neck right here. Use your breath to move you. Nice, easy movement. Up and down. Next time your chin is to the chest, you inhale, roll your head to the left side. Left ear reaches the left shoulder. Find length in the right side of the neck. Ear reaches to the shoulder, shoulder grounds down. Exhale, roll forward, other side. Inhale, the right side. Breathe a couple breaths here. Switch to the left. Exhale forward. Inhale to the left side. And just move a nice, easy flow of motion with your head and neck from side to side, using your breath as your anchor. Finding a good stretch in the neck and shoulders. Only if it feels good to you, you can rotate all the way around, imagining yourself making a circle with your nose, drawing a circle clockwise, counterclockwise if you haven't already. I imagine some of us are going the opposite directions. That's fine. If you feel any tightness or pinching, ease off. It's okay. We're not trying to fit a shape here. We're trying to notice the sensation. Awesome. Head back to center. Breathe in. Exhale. Carve a line with your nose looking left. Just looking. Just gazing beyond your left shoulder. This isn't a full twist, just a look to your left. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, nose to the right. Pointing to the right side of your mat if you're facing the long edge. Now, do that a couple more times, loosening the neck muscles, noticing the sensations. Awesome. Inhale together, my friends. We're going to lift our arms up into the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. We bow and we thank ourselves for being here today. Just notice how you feel right now. Just be noticing. And then inhale, swoop your arms back up. Exhale, drop the left hand to start, up and over with the right. Keep your elbow pulled back slightly, use your right thumb to pull back, keeping your heart nice and open. Maybe you look at your palm if that's comfortable. Maybe your left arm is more than just your palm. Maybe you can be comfortable enough to drop to your left elbow. If not, that's fine. And even if you're having trouble just putting your left hand down, you can use a block or some sort of support, maybe a book. Breathe here for a couple breaths, opening the right side body. And exhale, rain the right fingers down. Other side, inhale, swoop the arms up. Drop the right hand this time up and over with the left. So some who are newer to yoga might ask, setting yourself up for greatness, this is stretching. I don't stretch, I want to lift heavy weights. No, that's fine. And not everyone lifts heavy weights. I'm not one who lifts a lot of heavy weights personally, but stretching prevents injury and incites limberness in the body. And the breath helps maintain control, and using your breath with each motion kind of makes a safer experience and also promotes oxygen flow to the body. One more breath in, feeling that stretch. Exhale, rain the right fingers down. Awesome work. This time, swoop your hands up, bring your thumbs back, and then twist to the left. Right palm to left knee, left hand behind you. Nice deep twist to the left, avoiding any crunching. Inhale, lift and lengthen in the spine. Exhale, bring your navel inward to the spine and try to sink a little deeper. Look past your left shoulder. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more, my friends. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And twist a little deeper. Wonderful. Walk your hands back to center. Swoop your hands up. Inhale. Other side. Exhale to the right. Left hand to right knee. Right palm behind you. Do your twist. Keep an integrity in the spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. If you notice something coming up in your mind, something that you've either forgotten or just realized, or it's a past memory, just notice and let it go. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And twist. Inhale, back to center. Awesome, my friends. Meet with me on all fours. So on your hands and knees, tabletop position. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows to start. So knees directly underneath your knees go under your shoulders. No, that doesn't work. Knees directly underneath the hips and your wrist underneath the shoulders. Setting yourself up for greatness includes setting up a foundation that can support you. You do this so you can avoid injury and you can and to have a safe practice. So from here, we inhale, drop the belly, lift the hips, bring your crown up, and press your heart forward. And then exhale, we bring our navel to spine, tuck in our tailbone, and our crown reaches towards the floor, pressing away from our mat. Taking notice in your fingers right now, press into your knuckles here. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round it through. Now, everyone's cat and cow is a different sensation. Just notice what feels good here. What stretches do you notice? And just use your breath to guide you, as everyone's breath is different. Your breath pace is different than mine. That's normal. You don't have to match it. If you do, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. Do what feels good for you. Now, I invite you with your next cow pose to take a look to your left at your left hip and bump your left hip to the left. From right here, oh, and you can keep breathing in this pose, that's fine. You can bump your hip to the right. Awesome. Maintain that cow pose, look to the right, bump your hip to the left. We are off the railroad tracks. Try it with cat pose this time. Exhale, round it through. And you can breathe here. You can bump your hips to the left, look to the left. Bump your hips to the right, look to the right. Or bump your hips to the left and look to the right. Or bump your hips to the right and look to the left. Whatever you want. And just keep at your own pace with your cat-cow. You can stay on the tracks or go off the tracks. Whichever you want. Awesome. When you're ready, we'll go back to a nice neutral spine. So back to setting yourself up for greatness. We are going to be on our hands and feet quite a bit with some of our postures. So I first off just want to stay in tabletop, and we're going to rotate our torso clockwise to get a nice wrist stretch. If you notice any pinching, ease off. Claw into your fingertips, press into your knuckles. Get used to that sensation. We're building strength and flexibility into our palms. Maybe you can rotate your left hand counterclockwise to where your fingers are facing your left. Maybe, if you're comfortable, you can rotate it a whole 180 degrees and continue working clockwise. Now, you don't have to have it all the way 180 degrees. You can just have your left fingers looking to the left. And then maybe move counterclockwise, your torso, keeping your fingers nice and active. Good. Now we're going to move our right fingers clockwise, a quarter turn. And rotate your body. This should be good for carpal tunnel if you might have it or have experienced some symptoms. Or if you want, you can bring your right fingers a whole 180 degrees. Should feel good when done correctly. And when you're ready, we'll go back to center. All right, walk your hips back. Clasp your hands together, and we'll do a wave. Kind of loosen them back up. You can clasp them in together and make a figure 8 with your knuckles. Or just keep the wave going. I'm going to move here so you can see a bit better. Make fists, and well, you can take your thumbs, wrap your fingers around your thumb, rotate one direction, nice, slow and controlled. And then the other way. Open your hands nice and wide. And then make a fist. Open your hands nice and wide. And make a fist. Awesome. Back onto your hands and knees. We're going to kick our right foot out. Just stretch your toes. You can point them. You can aim them downward. Rotate that right ankle. Then rotate it the other way. Waking up the joints here. Switch, point that left toes. You can open the toes nice and wide and then point. Keep an activation in the abdominals here to keep balance. Rotate your ankles one way and another. You may experience a crackling sound, which is normal. It's your body waking up if you're doing this first thing in the morning. Awesome. All right, back to all fours, my friends. So we're going to give ourselves a little handshake here. You're going to reach your right hand forward like you're shaking a hand, meeting someone new. And then we're going to bring our left foot back out like we did just now. Your toes can stay on the floor here, but if you're feeling awesome, you can lift your toes off the ground. Keep your toes pointed towards the ground here. Navel towards the spine. Keep that abdominals activated. Breathe in, reach, exhale. Bring your right elbow to your knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, expand. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more, my friends. Inhale, expand. Exhale, elbow to knee. Think cat-cow as you expand. Think cat. Think cow. And then elbow to knee, cat. And then plant your palm and knee. Other side. Set yourself up for greatness. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to shake somebody's left hand this time. Reach your left hand outward and then extend your right foot. If you're feeling comfortable, you can lift it up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Knee to elbow. 3 more. Inhale, extend. Knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Notice your abdominals working here. You got this. Inhale, extend. And 1 more. Inhale, extend. And then back to the floor. Awesome work. This time we're just going to have our hands on the floor. We're going to bring our right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. And bring that right foot forward. And we're in a low lunge. You can curl your back toes under and adjust your back knee as needed to where is comfortable for you. But I want you to focus in on your pelvic bone here. So you can still have your hands on the floor, but have your tailbone slightly tucked in. You want to imagine scooping it forward and up. I understand a lot of folks have that interior pelvic tilt where it kind of like curls backwards, but that's normal sometimes whenever you do a lot of sitting. But today, try to bring an awareness to curling that in and tucking it in and lifting from the pelvic floor, forward and up. You want to have your front knee over your front ankle. You don't want your front knee going beyond the front toes. From here, we want to have a focus on the center line that's in between the legs. Imagine like a focal point of gravity in the very center, squeezing your inner thighs together, even though they're not actually together. And using that centrifugal force, you want to swoop your arms forward and up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Awesome. If you want a little more, you can take your left elbow and bring it to your right knee for a bit of a twist here. Breathe in, keep breathing. You want to use your breath to guide you here. Breathe into your belly, notice the opposition. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. It's going to feel a little funky, but place your right hand to the left of your right foot. Bow and arrow. Reach up. It's going to open up that right thigh. Opening your heart. Exhale, place it down. For a little more stretch, You can walk your foot forward and your hips back, runner's lunge. Have a little micro bend in that front knee. Toes facing your forehead. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold a little bit. Main thing is keeping your toes facing towards your forehead. Awesome. Walk your hands forward. Plant your palms. Bring that front foot back. And then we're going to do a cat-cow in between. Drop the belly, look forward. Inhale. Round it through. Awesome. We're going to go to the other side this time. Inhale, bring that left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring that back foot front. Nice and centered. Adjust your foundation. Make sure that you can feel stable here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the shoulders. Find that centrifugal force or that center line of gravity. Sweep your arms forward, up and back. Open the heart for Crescent Lunge. Exhale, rain the palms down, bring it to your heart space. Tuck in that pelvic bone area. If you want a little twist, now this isn't required, but you could stay here or bring your right elbow to left knee and twist. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe through the belly, feel the air inside your belly. Feel that opposition from your leg and your belly. You got this. Awesome. And release. Plant your left palm next to your left foot. Bow and arrow your right hand up towards the sky. Wiggle those fingers. Exhale, plant the right palm. Awesome. Adjust as needed. Walk your hips back. And toes, your left toes to face your forehead for a runner's lunge. Breathe, breathe, breathe. A little micro bend in that front knee here. Now you want the toes to face your forehead because you want to protect that knee area here. You don't want it to feel too tight. I know it's a stretch, yes, but at the same time, it's protecting your body. Couple breaths here. You got this. And then walk yourself forward. Awesome. Curl the back toes under. Bring the front foot back. And we're going to keep both toes curled under and walk your hips slowly up to the sky for our very first downward facing dog. Give your dog a little walk by pedaling out the ankles here. Relax your shoulders. Make sure your knuckles and your fingertips are pressed into the mat. Awesome work. All right, so we're going to lift our right foot to start. Exhale and drop that left ankle down. Bring our knee to chest, look forward, plant that front foot. Now you can keep the back knee lifted, or if you want a little more support, lower it. We're simply just going to look forward. And then exhale, bring that back foot up to the front. Awesome. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Micro bend in the knees. We're going to inhale slowly, slowly, slowly. We're going to meet on the top for our standing mountain pose, Tadasana. Our head is last to roll up. Wonderful. Have your palms face forward, your heart open, shoulders grounded, tailbone tucked in, hip flexors shining forward, crown reaches towards the sky. We are strong in this pose. Whisper to yourself silently or aloud, I'm strong. Breathe here. Notice how you feel. Wonderful. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bow your head for a moment of gratitude. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, swan dive, falling at the hips. And fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. Nice long neck. And then plant the palms, bring one foot back and another. And we're lowering all the way down to our mats. Bring your hands along the line of your rib cage. Bring your elbows close together. Press into your power. Look up, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press up to all fours, or you can press up to plank. We can meet all together in downward facing dog. Wonderful. This time we want to drop the right heel, lift the left foot up towards the sky, bring that knee to your chest, look forward. You can low or high lunge it here. You can step or hop that back foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Excuse me. Exhale, hands to heart. Listen closely. We want to lift our hands back up towards the sky. Drop our hips down. Bend the knees generously. Hips keep lowering down, down, down. Keep a little slight tuck in. Then they want to back up, back up. Keep your arms lifted, thumbs lifting up towards the sky, in line with the ears, the arms. Lower, lower in chair pose. Ta-da! Breathe here, my friends. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and fold. Wonderful. Now you can pedal out your knees here if you want. Your toes, your feet might be really together, or they can be hip width apart. I want you to take this moment to notice the four corners of the feet. Four corners is that big area right beneath the big main toe, area right beneath where your pinky toes lie, the left and right part of the heel of your feet. Simply just bringing awareness to them. That's where you want to focus your energy when you are lifting and using your feet. Now, keep your knees generously bent. You want to shake your head, maybe yes, a little no. Maybe clasp onto your elbows with your hands and sway from side to side for a little hip release action. Take a couple breaths here. Find a little ease. Release the arms. Inhale, we halfway lift your version. There are 3 different versions, but you can have your hands up on your shins. They can reach all the way up to your thighs, or if you want, you can have your hands reach before you on the floor. Keep your nice erected spine here, and exhale, fold. And plant the palms, bring your feet back, lower all the way down to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Lift to all fours or just meet to down dog, what have you. You guys are doing awesome. And take 3 breaths here, okay? Just notice how you feel. Nice, long, beautiful breaths, my friends. One more breath in and out. Wonderful. All right, my friends, up next, we're going to lift our right foot up high. Exhale, knees to chest. look forward, and bring that front foot up. From here, we're going to inhale and swoop our hands forward, up and back. High lunge. Now listen carefully. We're going into our peak pose for this practice today, which is one we're going to be using for the next several practices. So from here, from high lunge, you want to rotate counterclockwise 45 degrees. Drop that back ankle, keeping your hands exactly where they are, parallel. Lower that front knee. Again, keep it over that front ankle, focusing in on the outer edge of your left foot, pressing down. Opening your hips, keeping your hands and shoulders nice and even. Warrior one. This is a great pose to bring self-confidence. It takes full body focus. And you breathe in, open your heart. Exhale, relax the shoulders, and lower all the way down. Rotate that back foot again. Plant the left palm. We're going to lift our right hand up towards the sky. Feel a nice stretch in the right glute here. Feeling opposition in the leg. Now we're going to switch, place the right palm where the left one is, and lift up bow and arrow the other way. You guys are doing amazing. And then drop that left palm. And then we're going to actually walk our back foot up to the top. Inhale, we halfway lift, your version. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms forward. Right beyond the ears, keep your hips lowered. Chair pose, haha. Focus in on all four corners of the feet, as I mentioned. Knees don't go beyond the front toes. Hips down and back. Looking forward like you're holding a big beach ball. From here, you want to take that beach ball a little to the left, maybe. You can hold it to the left. Then you want to take that beach ball and move it to the right. You got this. Beach ball center and up. Breathe in and lift straight up, straightening your legs, hands up to the sky, hands fall as you exhale. Tadasana. Notice how you feel, my friends. Take a couple breaths, maybe close your eyes. We're building strength today in our arms and legs, in our abdominals, our backs, all kinds of places. Two or three more breaths here. Amazing. Okay, my friends, we're going to inhale, swoop our arms up, and swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your left foot back and the right. Lower all the way down to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Bring yourself up to all fours if you lowered to cobra, and we will meet in downward facing dog. Wonderful. So this time, drop that right heel, lift the left foot up to the sky. Bring that knee up. Exhale, front knee or front foot plants itself in the center of your palms. Find that center of gravity. Inhale, swoop the arms forward, up and back. High lunge. Remember what I said about rotating that back foot. Now rotate the heel clockwise, 45 degrees. You want your back foot, our goal is to have it like pointing your toes towards the right corner of your mat, top right corner of your mat. If it's not quite there, that's fine. And you can bring your legs closer together or feet closer together if needed. But try to keep it nice and low. Heart opens. palms facing one another. We are strong. Whisper, I'm strong. Pelvis tucked in slightly, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Find that alignment. Focusing your energy, pressing down in the right edge of your right foot on the back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got this. And exhale, rain it down. Right palm plants next to your left foot. Reach up to the sky with the left hand. Wiggle those fingers. Now switch, bring your left palm down this time. And if you haven't already, make sure your back foot's already parallel with the front. And then bow and arrow your right hand up this time. Reach, 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 opening your heart and plant your palm. You're going to hop that back foot back up and we're going to inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Lower those hips. You got this. You got this. Arms are parallel to the ears. Looking forward with our chair pose, with our beach ball. And we're going to rotate our beach ball to the right. And then we want to share it with a friend to the left. You want to hand it to your friend over to the left. Hey, friend. Awesome. Back to center. Looking up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. And fold. Shake your head, yes. A little no. Plant the palms. Bring our feet down. Now we're going to start from like we're in all fours. Bring your knees out to the outer edge of the mat. Walk your hips back. And walk your hands forward, lowering your torso and heart all the way down towards the mat. Extended child's pose. Take several breaths here. You deserve it. You incited such strength. Enjoy this moment. Breathe deep. Feeling the breath in the back body. And the hips. If you feel anywhere of tightness, bring that breath to that location and find some softness. Wonderful. Okay, my friends, take one more deep breath in through the nose and out. Use your palms to walk your hands back. Bring your knees together. We are now in hero pose. Maybe bring your heels slightly apart. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, open the heart, look up. And down, exhale. Inhale, look up. And down. Awesome. Going to press up, maybe lift onto your knees. You might want to either roll up your mat so you can have a little knee support or get a blanket or a pillow. We're doing a little goddess pose here. We're going to inhale, swoop our arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down right below the buttocks and use your fingers to guide yourself down and open the heart. And exhale, bring the chin to chest. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Two more, drop the arms down. Chin lifts, opening your heart. And one more, chin down to chest, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms float down behind you. Your heart opens, your chin lifts, your head falls back slightly. Incite that forward pelvic tilt, as I mentioned. And then exhale, chin to chest. Awesome. From here, I'm going to keep our knees exactly as they are. Keep walking your hands forward. And we are moving into a puppy posture. Now, this may be you. You can just have your body stay here, noticing your hips rising. Or you can do a little extra, have your palms, hands together, and bring yourself a little shark fin. Bending your elbows, your palms together. You can peek at me if you want to. Breathe here a couple breaths. Opening up those arms and those shoulders. The armpit chest. Notice those areas of tightness. Find some ease. Two more breaths. You got this. Okay, lower the hands if you haven't already. Walk your arms back. Bring your full body all the way down to the floor. Now, we're going into a Sphinx Pose. So just have your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms flat on the mat. I like to start with my chin to my chest and carve a line with my nose to look forward. And stay in this shape for a few moments, opening the heart space, building strength in the shoulders, lowering my shoulder blades down and back. Notice your foundation. Everywhere that your body is pressing into the mat, really press into it. May include your pinky toes, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis. Really press into the mat or the support that's grounding you here. And if that is not comfortable for you, just simply notice the areas in which your body meets the ground. Wonderful. When you're ready, you can lower yourself back all the way down. Press up to all fours. And we're going to meet on our hips. So nice and gently. From here, we're going to do a little boat pose. So your feet flat on the mat, your palms slightly behind you, fingers facing forward, lifting your heart. Now you can start with one foot parallel to the floor. Place it down, other foot. We're going to switch a couple times. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. And then if you feel comfortable, we're going to lift them both. Activating the core muscles. This may be your boat pose, but if you're feeling like some balance, you can lift your palms. Have them also in line with the legs. Keep your heart open. If you feel a little shakiness here, that's normal. That means your body's awake, you're alive, you're working. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Boat pose. Keeping your abs activated. If you want it a little more, you can lift your legs completely straight. And exhale to lower halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you want to include the arms, you can lift them up. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, catch your legs. Lean back on your hands. Bring your left foot to the left edge, right foot to the right edge, and windshield wiper nice and gently. Should feel really good on your hips, your glutes, your low back. Finding a little motion, lovingly moving with each side. You're taking time to give yourself some self-care today, and that does include a little strength work. You're strengthening your body, you're giving yourself foundation for greatness. Wonderful. From here, we're going to lower onto our backs. Take hold of your thighs and slowly roll back. And bring your knees into your chest. Maybe give yourself a hug with all that love. And sway slightly from side to side, giving your back a little massage here. TLC. Tender loving care. Okay. I'm going to rotate our knees one direction. Using your hands to guide. And then another. Awesome. Hugging your knees to your chest. Let go of the left, let it elongate, reaching out to the bottom short edge of the mat. You can lower your head. Keep your left leg hovering, your right knee into the chest. You can move your right knee a little from side to side. Like inhale towards your heart, exhale to your right armpit. Keep your toes on both feet nice and active. And you can lower that left leg if you like to at this point. Breathe in, and then lengthen out your right arm. Guide your left leg over for a supine twist. Maybe look to your right palm. Keep your right shoulder nice and lowered. Breathe deep. Doing wonderful, my friends. Breathe into your bellies. Nice, long, beautiful breath. Awesome. Bring your knees in towards your heart. Lower the right this time, all the way down. Keep it hovering. Bring your left knee into the heart. Breathe in. And then to the armpit chest. Breathe out. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left shoulder. A couple more times. You can lower that right foot. Bring in a little mobility into those hip flexors. Inhale, bring your knee towards the chest. Guide it with your guide your left knee with your right hand over. Lower the left palm to the left. Look to your left if that's comfortable to you. Or you can Texas T your arms. That's up to you. Supine twist. You all are doing wonderfully today, and I'm so proud of you. Be proud of yourself for showing up today. You're taking the time to give yourself some self-care, to strengthen your body, to strengthen your mind, and to follow the breath. A couple more breaths here, my friends. And when you're ready, unwind. Okay. Up next, we got our bridge pose. So, feet flat on the mat. You're on your back. Plant your palms to both sides. Press into the palms as you lift your hips up towards the sky. Imagine your tailbone scooping upward, trying to have your tailbone reach toward your knees. Shimmy your shoulder blades in together. Maybe you can interlace the fingers and press into the base of your mat. Continue lifting, opening those hip flexors. You got this. Breathe, breathe, breathe. A couple more breaths. And unleash the hands. Lower slowly and lovingly. Other side. What? What other side? By other side, I mean when we lift next time and interlace our fingertips, we want to have the opposite thumb on top, the one that feels funky. We're going to inhale, lift our hips up towards the sky, shimmy those shoulders together. Opposite thumb on top for this interlace action here. Hip flexors shining up towards the sky. Tailbone reaches towards the kneecaps. Breathe deep. You got this. And release, lower. Wonderful. One last pose for you guys, and it's my personal favorite, happy baby. Take your peace fingers, grab to your big toe. Kick one at a time, 1 foot at a time into the sky, keeping both knees nice and bent. If you want to lift them both, imagine pulling your elbows down towards the ground, your knees bent generously, like your knees are trying to reach towards the ground as well. You can kick from one to the other. If you want a little more, you can take hold of the base of your foot. And a little offer for Yogi Freestyle. If you have any more postures that you want to do, maybe you want to interlace and pull figure 4. Or maybe you want to do a couple more cat-cows, or maybe you want to do something else. Maybe just do a pose we've done before, but a little longer this time, you may. I'm going to do some windshield wipers and also for my ankles here. Wonderful. And I invite you, when you're ready, to lay all the way down on your mat, nice and flat. Reach up to the top of your mat. Reach your toes down. Big breath, big stretch. And exhale. Release. Now, just as needed, we are going to settle into Shavasana, our final resting posture. Breathing deep, maybe slowly closing the eyes or softening your gaze. Releasing your body fully, allowing it to be supported by the floor and or mat beneath you. Notice how you feel. Just notice, without judgment, fully accepting where you are. Simply be for the next several moments. And that's all you have to do. That's all. Just be. I'll leave you here for a few moments to relax in Shavasana. Let the nutrients of the practice sink in. All right, my friends, bring your awareness back into the space. Before you open your eyes, simply wiggle your fingers and your toes, feeling where you are. And keep your eyes closed. You can bend your knees, rotate onto your favorite side. Maybe use your arm as a pillow for a few moments. Take your time. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, use your hands to press yourself back up to seated. We'll meet in a comfortable seat of your choice. Let your eyelids open gently and lovingly. We conclude each and every yoga practice with a Shavasana and gratitude, simply by bringing our hands to our hearts and bowing. And I invite you to say silently or aloud the sacred yoga word, Namaste. The light in me cherishes and values and sees the light in you. Thank you, my friends, for being here today. I'm so honored to get to teach this practice every single weekend. Stay tuned for free hour-long yoga classes every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. They'll be available on YouTube, so check that out if you want to turn back to old videos or want to reference them for later. They're absolutely free for everyone. However, I will provide a donation information in case you want to support the cause. This is brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution. Again, this is not at all possible without their help, and I'm honored to get to be supported by them and to be part of a greater cause. But with that, I'm honored to thank you, honored to be here with you, and honored to teach you. Thank you so much for being here for yourselves today and for joining me in yoga every week. Have a beautiful day and weekend, and I'll see y'all next time.